Greetings everyone, it is your friendly neighborhood Grandmaster Andrew here with another video for you guys. Now yes, this is a Lightsaber video, and it is going to be something new for Makashi. So there's only like 2 or 3 things left I'm going to show you for the form. So I'm going to try and get all of them in this one video. So this next technique is called, and I'm going to butcher this, Shikaenaishi. Shikaenaishi. And it's going to be an introduction into Jarkai, or dual wielding. Now, you're supposed to use a Shoto blade for it. Instead of me scouring the internet for a Shoto blade toy lightsaber, I instead have part of the handle for a Swiffer. As you can see, it is so much shorter than my actual lightsaber blade. So, we're going to get right into it. So, Shikaenaishi is basically what it means is lunge and parry. So, the Shoto blade is used primarily for defense, while the main weapon is used for offense. So, when you're going against your opponent, you use this blade to block the attack, while your main weapon you will use to attack. You can either use slashes, or jabs, cuts. You can even do hilt slams. That's pretty much it. You block, you attack. You block, you attack. And that's basically it for Shikaenaishi. And something that I forgot to mention for Makashi is that it very much involves stabs and lunges. So you'll lunge forward for a stab. Don't overextend yourself, because then you're going to have a hard time getting back into stance quickly. So small lunges, which is good for when you're doing Shiak. It's even good for defense. It's good for attacks. Now the next thing I'm going to show you guys is, it is one of the signature moves for Makashi, and it is called Continuous Opportunity. So I wrote it down. It's you recognize and exploit and opening your opponent's defenses before swiftly moving to strike the exposed enemy. So it's basically just you wait for an opening in your opponent to attack them. Pretty much it's kind of simple. You can technically use this for any form, but my paper says it is a Form 2 specific move. So I'm going to say Form 2. So you basically just wait for an opening. Let's say your opponent goes for a high slash. Their torso would be open. So you wait for them to do that, and you would go for a Shiak and stab them through the chest. Or you would do multiple blocks and you wait until they have an opening, whether it's for the legs, or for the arms, or for their sides, or even for their heads, or again, for their torso. Basically, you're waiting for an opportunity to attack. And the final specific move for Makashi, one of the signature moves, I showed this to you guys already, is the Makashi deposit, or riposte, or repose. So it's basically, you do a block and you angle your opponent's attack away from you, so you can then go into attack. So let's say they're going for the arm. You would do a diagonal block, so the blade would go down, and you would then immediately do an attack. Same thing for this arm. Block it, it goes down, you go for an attack. For the leg, you do an upwards attack. Same thing for the other leg. Upwards attack. Front attack. Block so that it goes down. You then go up. Or a diagonal. You go up. This way. You go down. This way, you would go down. This way, you would go down. That's really about it. These were the last few things I had to show you guys for Makashi. And the form is now done. So I will spend time putting everything into one showcase video and hopefully get that to you guys in the next few days. And as with what I did with Form 1, a little bit of homework for you guys. To be properly able to see Makashi in use, since Makashi is a hard form for me to do by myself, watch every fight of Count Dooku. So that means watch him versus Anakin and Obi-Wan in Attack of the Clones. Watch how he fights in the 2003 Star Wars Clone Wars micro series. Watch every single fight he did in the 2008 Star Wars The Clone Wars animated cartoon. And watch his fight against Anakin and Obi-Wan during Episode 3. And this was a new one. Watch all the fights he did in Star Wars Tales of the Jedi. There were only like 2 or 3 fights. Yeah, there were 3 fights he did. Watch those. So that's it. That's the homework. Watch every single fight Count Dooku did in Attack of the Clones, 2003 Clone Wars micro series, 2008 Clone Wars series, Revenge of the Sith, and Tales of the Jedi. That's it. That's your homework for Form 2 Makashi. That was all I have for you guys today. As always, my friends, safety and peace be with you, and may the Force be with you, my friends.